Dwayne Johnson, also known by his stage name The Rock, is one of the most famous people on the planet. The former professional wrestler has amassed a huge fan base thanks to his insane exploits in the WWE and subsequent Hollywood career. Johnson is considered one of the greatest professional wrestlers in history and has been part of several box office blockbuster franchises like the Fast and Furious series, Jumanji, and the DCEU. His films have grossed over $3.5 billion in North America and over $10.5 billion worldwide. However, The Rock is known for his charming yet intense persona that translates onto the screen as well. He usually plays gruff, burly men like Agent Hobbs in the Fast and Furious series. Dwayne Johnson biography. Dwayne The Rock Johnson was born into a professional wrestling family in 1972. An injury ended his college football career, so he entered the ring with the WWE. As The Rock, he famously feuded with wrestler Steve Austin and won the WWE heavyweight title numerous times. Johnson then parlayed his wrestling fame into a film career, appearing in projects like 2001's The Mummy Returns and 2010's Tooth Fairy. Later projects include the HBO series Ballers and leading roles in the Fast and the Furious and Jumanji franchises and the voice as demigod Maui in Moana. Becoming The Rock, with few prospects in professional football, Johnson turned to wrestling, debuting in the WWE against the Brooklyn Brawler in Texas. After a couple more matches, including a tag team win with Bart Sawyer, the WWE signed him under the name Flex Kavana. A year later, he joined the Nation of Domination, eventually taking over its leadership and calling himself The Rock. He later joined another band of elite wrestlers known as the Corporation and began a notorious feud with Steve Austin. Also known as the People's Champ, The Rock went on to win a combined 17 WWE titles over his acclaimed career. After graduation, Dwayne Johnson joined the Calgary Stampeders in the Canadian Rugby League. He says, "I was always the hardest working person while playing football. I was doing everything to succeed in the Canadian Football League and I was hoping to move to the American Football League where I dreamed of playing in the Super Bowl and among professional players. But this is not happening. Instead, I was kicked off the team, told I wasn't good enough, and sent home with just a few $100s, says Rock. After years of heartbreak, sweat, effort, and hard work, my dream was over. But Rocky, Dwayne's father, was a professional wrestler in the past, and his Samoan grandfather, Peter, also had a history of working in this field. Therefore, Dwayne Johnson chose the name Rock, entered the ring, and made a name for himself in the World Wrestling Federation, now known as WWE. He assumed the character of a proud and foul-mouthed wrestler and quickly became famous. Dwayne Johnson's first acting experiences were in the television series That 70s Show. In one of the episodes of this series called That Wrestling Show, in which he played the role of his own father. He appeared in several other television projects until he entered the world of cinema in 2001 with the movie The Mummy Returns. Since then, Rock has acted in over 30 films and is best known for his role as Scorpion King and Luke Hobbs in the Fast and the Furious franchise. In 2017, Dwayne Johnson starred in Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, which grossed over $962 million at the global box office. A year later, it was announced that Dwayne Johnson had become the highest paid actor of the year, and for the first time, his name was included among the 100 highest paid celebrities of the year. While The Rock's career was flourishing and money was flowing into his pockets from films, advertisements, and other business activities, Johnson's private and family life was also getting better and better. Dwayne Johnson married a businessman named Danny Garcia in 1997, and the result of this marriage is a daughter named Simone Alexandra. Before entering the world of American football, at the age of 15, following his mother's suicide attempt, Rock suffered from depression. In an interview in 2018, he said, he got out of the car at the intersection of 65 Nashville and entered the traffic. Cars were trying not to hit him. I grabbed him and dragged him to the side of the street. The crazy thing about her suicide attempt is that she still remembers nothing about it. It is better that he does not remember. I reached a point where I didn't want to do anything or go anywhere. I was constantly crying. Dwayne Rock Johnson continued to talk about the tragic incident and the impact it had on his life. We both got better, but we all have to always look out for others who are hurting. We must remind them that they are not alone.